Over here at Zalman's booth, we have a bunch of new things, starting off with the P50DS2 case, which is over here. So what's unique about this case is that it has an LCD screen over towards the foreside of the case, 6-inch LCD screen with monitoring. So this is a P50DS2. And moving on to the next case, this is the P60. So the P60 is one that has a single piece of L-shaped glass, and this is how they've set it up. And it's a nice looking case. And what I find nice about this case is that it comes with an area for 2 exhaust fans, and there's an angled intake for 3 fans, all 120mm. And then let's move over to the next one, which is the P40DS. The P40DS is also one that has LCD screen, but this time it's a little bit back from the fore area, and it's a 9.1-inch LCD screen, again with monitoring, and you can see there's a graphics display over this side. And then when you pair it with something like this one, which is there's a monitoring display, I think it looks great. Like the setup they put in example over here looks really nice, both of them, right? The black and the white one. Now with that done, let's move on to the next section. I would like to show you the coolers over at this side, which is the Z5. Now the Z5, as the name, is based on a jet engine. You can see on the displays here, they've even put the tail fin of an airplane. So what this Z5 is that it reminds me of something from the past, like maybe 2 decades ago, where the cooler does look like a turbine. And this is the specs over here. So we have a turbine-like cooler packed in a plastic cover case that has a squirrel, which I have no idea what's the reference about, and then stored in a cardboard box. So other than the Z5, let's move over to the other jet engine inspired models. Over here we have the Z3, okay, and here we have the Z. Apparently it's loose over here. I don't know where is it from, but basically it's a cover for this one, like over here. But like you can see that both of them have a display screen, right? So it has a detachable display screen. So this is interesting. Among them, I say Z3 is the most interesting one, followed by the Z5 over there, and then the Z3 if you want a jet engine inspired design, but clearly not at the price of those two. Now moving on to the last one, which is the AIO. So from what I understand, that they already have Alpha 2, so they are releasing the Alpha 2 SE, which is this Model A and this is the Model B. So look, the Model A, I'll lower the exposure a bit so you can see, is basically about the CPU cooler, right? So the CPU cooling block for the A, and this one is for the B. So pretty much that over at Zalman's booth. So I'm looking forward to try out their new products for this coming year, and perhaps get some builds done using their cases, because I am very much interested in their case, such as all this that has LCD display panel. Of course, if the case is facing in front of you, then the LCD wouldn't be that great, right? But on the side, typically when your case is placed either diagonally like this or perpendicular, I think that's not a word, but basically it's placed the usual angle, then clearly having this LCD screen would be nice, especially for monitoring purpose. Alright, with that we're done with the coverage over here at Zalman's booth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.